The Catalan parliament will meet over the coming days to agree its response to the Spanish government's unprecedented decision to impose direct rule, as speculation mounts that the regional president, Carles Puigdemont, is planning to press ahead with a unilateral declaration of independence. On Saturday night, Puigdemont described Madrid's move as the worst attack on Catalonia's institutions since General Franco's dictatorship, and accused the Spanish government of slamming the door on his appeals for dialogue to resolve the country's worst political crisis since its return to democracy 40 years ago. Hours later, the Catalan government said it would fight tooth and nail to defend Catalonia's democratically elected institutions and the mandate it had received through the unilateral independence referendum held on the 1st of October. Its spokesman, Jordi Turull, told the Catalan radio station RAC1 that the coming week would be one where decisions are taken. Doing nothing doesn't figure in our plans. He rejected demands for fresh elections to be held as a way to break the standoff, saying polls were not on the table. Puigdemont signed a declaration of independence on the 10th of October, but proposed that its effects be suspended for 2 months to allow for dialogue. Although Puigdemont has resisted internal political pressure to now formally declare Catalan independence, he has refused to rule out the move, which would escalate tensions further and could pit the regional police force, the Mossos Esquadra, against the thousands of Spanish Guardia Civil and national police officers deployed in Catalonia. Even if he draws back from a declaration, many Catalans, including Mossos and civil servants, may decide not to obey orders from Madrid, and tens of thousands of people could take to the streets to protect key regional government institutions. The Spanish Prime Minister, Mariano Rajoy, said on Saturday that his government was taking the dramatic step of invoking Article 155 of the Constitution to restore the rule of law, coexistence and the economic recovery, and to ensure that elections could be held in normal circumstances. He said Puigdemont's administration would be stripped of its powers and its functions would be assumed by the relevant ministries in Madrid. The government will submit its proposals to a vote in the Spanish Senate on Friday. The Speaker of the Catalan Parliament, Carme Forcadell, called the measures a de facto coup d'etat, and Puigdemont said the legislature would meet to discuss its response. I will ask Parliament to call a plenary session in which the representatives of civil sovereignty, those who have been elected by the votes of citizens, can debate and decide how to respond to the attempt to eliminate our self-government and our democracy, and act accordingly, he said in Saturday's speech. The board of the Catalan Parliament is due to meet on Monday to fix a date for the plenary session. Spain's reaction had been firm and blunt.